What's going on, guys? It's your boy CMB. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, and let's get into this one really quickly. Now, guys, I want to talk a little bit about Artur Beterbiev, the unified light heavyweight champion of the world. You guys know this past weekend, he defended his titles against his WBO mandatory challenger in Anthony Yarde. Battle of fisticuffs, guys. It was a great fight. Could have went either way. Both of those guys gave 100%. Of course, Artur Beterbiev was victorious, landing a brutal right hand in the 8th round, putting Anthony Yarde on the canvas. Anthony Yarde did get up to resume the fight, but he looked wobbly and glassy-eyed, and his team decided to stop the fight. Now, of course, the talk was after the fight, Undisputed. Between him and Dmitry Bivol. Dmitry Bivol is the WBA light heavyweight champion, guys. You guys know he defeated Canelo Alvarez in a shocker of a fight. And, of course, Canelo Alvarez is looking to face off against Dmitry Bivol to get revenge. But anyway, guys, WBC President Mauricio Sulaiman says that Artur Beterbiev must defend his titles against his WBC mandatory challenger in Callum Smith. And he said that he can't face WBA champ Dmitry Bivol as he would like to do. Now, in a perfect world, we know we're going to get the fights that we want. But this is boxing, and as of late, we're not able to get what we want. And I think it's really putting a black eye on the sport. Now, the reason being that Bivol can't get the fight is because the WBC council prohibits Russian fighters from fighting for their titles. I guess this was something that they put in place due to the fact that we got Russia and the Ukraine war going on. So this means that Beterbiev will need to face Callum Smith next, unless Bivol asks for an exception or if Artur vacates the WBC title. Now, here's the thing. If Artur Beterbiev vacates the WBC title, then it won't be an undisputed matchup. And that loses a lot of luster. This is what people want to see. This is what both of these fighters want. They both want to be undisputed in their weight class. So once again, the boxing fans lose in a situation like this. Nobody really wants to see Artur Beterbiev versus Callum Smith. We already know what's going to happen in that fight. Most of us know what's going to happen in that fight. And I do understand why the WBC did put this in place. But I have to be honest, as a boxing fan, it kind of stinks to see, because I look at Bivol and I look at Artur Beterbiev. They both seem like great guys. They both seem like they're dedicated to the sport of boxing. They both seem like, they want to fight the best. But you have this obstacle standing in the way. And I know a lot of people are probably going to look at this as well, not knowing, the WBC has this in place, and saying that, they're paving a way for Canelo Alvarez to get what he wants. You guys know Canelo Alvarez does want a rematch with Dmitry Bivol. I think they're looking at fighting Bivol at 168 pounds. So this clears the way for Canelo Alvarez to get that fight. Eddie Hearn wants Canelo Alvarez versus Dmitry Bivol in a rematch. I don't mind that fight, but I would think, honestly, I think Bivol and Artur Beterbiev would rather face each other in a undisputed clash in their own weight class. That's just my impression. I could be wrong. I don't think Bivol has a problem fighting Canelo Alvarez, but I think he would rather be undisputed in his own weight class first. But you guys tell me what you think about this situation. I think it stinks to high heaven. I do understand why it's happening, but it just sucks for boxing. And you guys see the stuff that's going on right now with Showtime. It's just a lot of bad news, guys. Boxing's just taking a lot of L's. Maybe if we could get the fights we want, more people would flock to, watching boxing. It's just frustrating. But you guys let me know what you think about this in the comment section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.